is Gina Jadwiziak from the Zonta Club of the Adirondacks. We had another successful year of fellowship and service. Our club changed its meeting format this year. We now have meetings as a full club every other month and committee meetings on the alternating months. We also meet via Zoom November through March because of the bad weather and the distance for travel of our members. We will meet twice a year for a full club retreat, and those meetings will be in September and in May. We had several events this year. We had 2 happy hour membership drives. We also had a holiday Christmas party where members brought gifts for 3 women-led families. And of course, we had Witches Ball. We had our 2nd annual Witches Ball, which was great fun. We had a DJ, a photo booth, a costume contest, tarot card readers, palm readers, and we thank our past governor, Liz, our governor, Lorraine, and our director, Deborah, for attending. The Witches Ball, along with a successful giving campaign, has allowed us to contribute to continue to support Zonta International and our local projects. We increased the amount of our high school scholarships this year. We distributed over 50 duffel bags full of emergency aid for women leaving domestic violence situations. We continued our period pantry. This is where we provide products such as tampons, pads, cups, and period panties for the local food pantry. We had Zonta Says No to Violence Against Women posted on the marquee outside the Olympic Center, and we also distributed posters with information. We continued our microgrant program for women in need. We look forward to another year of service with Zonta, and we hope you have a fantastic conference.
Good day, ZD2 Zontians. The Zonta Club of Kanata Stittsville was officially chartered on 22nd July 2024. Our first year was a year of learning, networking, developing contacts, attending events, and raising awareness of Zonta and the Zonta Club of Kanata-Stittsville. Here are some of our activities this past year.
We are the Zonta Club of Montgomery Fulton. Last year, we packed our bags and jetted off down under to beautiful Brisbane, Australia, where we joined forces with fellow Zontans from District 2 and beyond at the Zonta International Convention. What an unforgettable experience, connecting, learning, and being inspired on a global scale. And we didn't waste a minute once we got home. Hit the ground running with heart and hustle. We joined our fabulous friends with the Zonta Club of Schenectady for a dazzling Witches Ball fundraiser. And yes, we danced the night away under a spell of sisterhood and sparkle. When the 16 days of activism came around, we got busy packing up care bags filled with compassion for our local domestic violence shelter. And around the holidays, we sprinkled a little extra cheer, stuffing stockings full of love for the incredible women in a nearby nursing home. March 8th was no ordinary day. It was International Women's Day. We set up shop at our local library, spreading Zonta swag and Zonta spirit with pride. Because every day is a good day to celebrate women, but this day we went all in. We kept the Zonta momentum going at the spring workshop in May, hosted by our friends in the Zonta Club of Upper Hudson Valley and East Greenbush. Because when Zontans gather, magic happens. We've even made it to a collegiate Mohawks baseball game, not just to cheer from the sidelines, but to share the Zonta love by tossing frisbees with our club logo into the crowd. Because why not mix home runs with heart? Although we may be a small club, we are mighty in mission. We proudly awarded 3 scholarships to local high school students, future leaders, future Zontans, future change makers. Know someone in our area who shares our passion for empowering women and building a better world? Send them our way. We've got a seat at the table and probably a frisbee or 2 left. Thanks so much.
Zonta spirit is alive and thriving in Glens Falls. That's terrible.
In my more than 30 years as a Zanshan, I have watched our club grow and empower women and girls in our community and globally. Community, we have given more than $250,000 in scholarships and service grants and thousands to Zonta International. And it's wonderful.
Hi everyone from the Watkins Glen Montour Falls Zonta Club. This last spring we celebrated our 100th anniversary as a club. We had a great weekend of events, starting with Friday. We had Amy Dickinson come and speak at the beautiful Watkins Glen Seneca Lake Event Center. We had a dinner and a beautiful cake. And Saturday we had a tea party at Fiddlesticks where we invited a Cornell student who had received the Amelia Earhart Award. We presented her with a thank you, and we had a panel of panelists, women, who went by generation and were asked very interesting questions by our own Teresa Harris. And then on Sunday, we had a beautiful, back at the Watkins Glen Event Center, we had a beautiful clothing giveaway and a fashion show. I hope you enjoy your conference. Take care.
I am a proud Zonta International Charter member, as is my sister Muriel. Originally,
This is the story of the Zonta Club of Brewerton, New York, Friends for Equality. Early on, we held several events to tell people about Zonta. We even had a Zonta Says No public event and display at a local library for the 16 days of activism. Our Z cookies were pretty sweet. Men and women attended and learned more about domestic violence. We even got local press.
Happily, right around Christmas, we qualified to charter.
Celebration time.
The public and all District 2 clubs were invited to attend. About 50 folks joined us on that snowy day.
At our first Zonta International Convention, Delegate Teresa Harris also led a workshop.
Our first fundraiser was a murder mystery dinner. Here are some snaps from the fun event. About 250 people attended.
It was also Zonta's 105th birthday.
We offered and promoted all district scholarships available to us. We joined our local chamber for greater visibility.
Our holiday dinner party was a fun way to end the year.
In February, we inducted 2 fabulous new members, Marnie and Kathy. Marnie is our current president.
A local author and TEDx speaker gave a talk and book signing at our Public Women's Heart Health event.
We support 2 youth centers in our community. We ate together to raise money, then, we cooked to raise spirits.
Kids loved our Earth Day cake with gummy worms.
When the USA broke its SDG vow, we used 100 postcards to send our outrage straight to Congress.
Area 4 Director Colleen Anderson joined us virtually too. A great meeting.
At Seneca Falls, on the same ground as the suffragists, our field trip became a protest. Carrying our signs where they once marched was an inspiring but sad reminder that the fight for equality continues.
After summer break, we resumed in September and welcomed 2 more new members, Kira and Boomy.
We would be remiss not to mention our Australian Twin Club. We enjoy corresponding with them each month.
Our club's future holds promoting breast screenings, a trivia dinner fundraiser on November 15th, activism for the 16 days, and talks on cyber literacy, women in homelessness, and human trafficking.
Also, a drive for membership in March, before the April to May Add Your Voice contest.
That's right, it's a great time to tell somebody about Zonta.